Hello, everyone. I am exactly on time today. It is 6:02. Um, and we're here for The Sims today, but we're not here for the Legacy Challenge. I didn't feel like taking care of Sims today. So we're gonna do a little building. I think I'm gonna do a shell challenge. I wrote it down when I came across it so that I knew I would remember it for a time where I was less inclined to play with Sims and more inclined to build something where I did not have to decide the walls. um, Looking at the comments, it looks like it might be hard to roof. I have not looked at the shell myself, like shape-wise, so I don't know what I'm dealing with here. But we'll hop into it. We'll see where we at, where we got, what we're doing. And we may as well do that now. So the other thing is I don't know where I'm gonna build it. I don't I don't know how big it is. um, how big is it actually? Clade, hello, welcome on in. How you doing this evening? And Panda, welcome on in as well. How you doing? We're gonna do a shell challenge this evening. Um, what is this on a 30 by 20? Which is perfect because I think this is, yeah, an empty 30 by 20. Yeah, I just didn't feel like taking care of Sims today. I love the gay family, but today I was like, no. um, so I think we're gonna place this. I think we're gonna do a lovely little shell challenge. It's nice to not have to decide the walls, but that does make me scared for the roof. I haven't looked at the shell itself yet. Oh, whoops. Another loading screen is fine. I didn't mean to hit manage worlds though. um, Gallery. Let's place this shit. Place law and edit. Unfurnished? I would assume. It is actually a shell challenge, yes. It's a little Simsy shell challenge actually. It's under Simsy Play Live, but I just went to her page and found it. Oh, this has already been built for us, and we can turn it into anything, but we cannot change the walls. Walls have got to stay as they are. Obviously, I can do floor plans inside and everything. I can make rooms, but the outside walls cannot change. I cannot add or subtract anything to them. Um, and yeah, I can see what people were talking about on how the fuck do you roof this? What is going on? Um, what am I gonna do with this little bump out right here? Oh my goodness. There's so many questions immediately. Well, first things first, let me get some lights. Let me avoid the issue entirely right away. Building in The Sims. It, as much as it, like, gives me an anxiety attack every time, it's, like, the funnest thing on the planet. I never know how to handle it, but I feel like I do okay. Oh my goodness. What do I do with that? Maybe I won't do, like, a house? I feel like I always do houses. This would be a good opportunity to build, like, maybe a restaurant or something. I don't even have a restaurant pack or anything, but what types of lot types are there? Could make a cafe, maybe. A nightclub. Ooh. Mm. I feel like the one that grabbed my attention the most is a cafe. So what do we need for a cafe? We need the espresso bar, a table, dining chair, sink, toilet, espresso machine, and espresso grinder. Okay. Hello, Cozy. Welcome on in. We're doing a shell challenge tonight. A little Simsy Shell challenge. I think I'm gonna do a cafe because it's a little funky. It's a little strange. um, I I have no clue what's gonna go on. Maybe a cat cafe. That would be cool, I think. Suchan, welcome on in. Long time no see. How you doing? It's good to see you. Okay, good. I can just click on those and it'll show me what I need here. That's perfect. Hating the world today. That is super fair, Suchan. Sometimes the world is just bad on some days. When on your first kayak trick? That's exciting, though. I hope that is not why the world has gone bad for you today, but weekend was fun. I'm glad. Kayaking is not my thing. I am so afraid of boats because people are stupid. That is fair as hell. That is the realest thing that anybody can say about anything ever, honestly. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I think we have immediately some stairs. I'm not going to worry about wallpaper or anything yet. I don't even care. We'll worry about how it looks later. I want some stairs here that go up to a little balcony, and then we'll have on this floor little like fireplace and like seating area with the cats and everything. Um, no worries, Panda. I appreciate you stopping in. I hope you have a lovely evening, even if I don't wind up seeing you later on. I appreciate the lurk. So yeah, little fancy seating areas where there's cats and everything upstairs. And then we have the business down here, where you walk in through here, maybe? Show me them walls. Do I wait a minute, before I get walls and everything. Yeah, that's a lot better. I think we're gonna have to do some platforms. Probably as ceilings and roofs and stuff, though, not actually in the build. Although it would be kind of cute to have like it raised up past here a little bit. Maybe we could have levels. Because if it's for cats, they're gonna have something to jump and leap around, you know? An entertaining stream, I know. Watching me struggle with them. I'm glad that this is your chosen form of entertainment. Oh, we have to have cat doors. Can you put them on the doors? That's a good question. I kind of want double doors, but I want them to be like cafe-ish. So that's a nightclub. No, no. I knew what you meant, Cozy. I was not offended. I know you weren't trying to be mean. It didn't sound mean to me, honestly. Maybe it would be like a planked door? Ooh, I feel like we've got to go for like a pink theme in here. Anytime I build, I'm like, let's go pink. For a cat cafe, I think it's gotta be. Ooh. An entertaining stream for once. Oh my god, that's a change. A vet door. Oh, if this has a swatch that's not like sick pets, that might be the one. No, that's all. That's all. Your pet is sick. Have fun here. Get better here. I'm gonna have to use a lot of cats and dogs on this, obviously, though. Maybe just a nice barn door. I kind of like the pink door better. I think we're gonna have to go kind of modern with it, which is gonna be different for me. I'm very much ignoring roofing right now. I don't even want to think about it. Not even a little bit. Roofing, um, I probably could. That's how we could get the cats, is we could have the one where like cats come visit all the time. We should get railing on that too. And then probably get stairs that suit better than that, honestly. If that's what we're going for. Color-wise. Are there pink stairs? Hold on a minute. There's no pink stairs. Uh, brutal. Brutal. Honestly. I'm hurt. I'm shocked. I cannot believe. I guess we have to go white. Oh yeah, let's do this before I forget then. Cat friendly, perfect. Cat owners will visit this late lot with their cat, perfect. And then there's got to be cat hangout as well, right? Because there's dog hangout. Cat hangout. Stray cats love this lot. Perfect. I'm probably gonna place this. I'm building it in Butter's world again, just because I don't want to clutter up the gay family world too much with too many like builds, so I'm doing any random builds just in this world. Um, but this, if it winds up coming out well, I could see putting in the gay family world and spending time here. um, what would be a nice third trait? I feel like if we have two, we have to do a third. A fast internet, of course, because it's a cat cafe. You come here to like, get your work done with cats. Okay, so let's before I even oh my god, there's a basement. Oh no, I have to deal with the basement. Okay, well we'll come back to that. I don't even know where I'm gonna put stairs. We'll come back to it. Um, Let me put down everything I'll need. Which one of these is cuter? Honestly. If one of these doesn't have a pink swatch, I'm gonna scream. Oh my god. I like the blue, I guess. We could do like a pink and blue. Trans pride, baby. Oh, these are the same thing, but with like the things included and not. That's okay. Well, decision made. I'm thinking of putting it here, just because it sort of fits there. And then we could have like shelving back here for employees and stuff. And maybe for cats to jump on. Um, and then I'm thinking maybe we draw like an employee only area that includes like the stairs down into the basement. The kitchen, storage, and toilets down there. Maybe, yeah. That's where the kitchen could be. Because you gotta have a place where the cats obviously like don't go for the kitchen. If it's gonna be a cafe, there's gotta be a spot where there are no cats, probably. The table, the dining chair, all that sort of stuff, I guess we'll decide later. But the waste disposal, we can probably grab now. We just need something like this outside to cover that. I thought I heard Charles scratching at the door, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's get rid of this for a moment so I can focus. Because we're going to have to roof this thing sooner or later, and I think sooner is probably rather than later. We're going to go for the big part first. I think, probably going to try to make the building have cat ears. If I can manage it, I'm not making any promises here. I just cannot change any of the outside walls. I can do anything else. I just cannot make the walls of the building different. Which is probably going to be rough. Because what do I do with this? What is that? How? I don't want to think about it, but I have to think about it right now. What's going on here? What's with this little L? Can I just... Will this work? Oh, but you know what? No, hold on a minute. Get rid of that. It has to be one of these. Little Simsy Roofing Challenge, essentially. Because I do not feel confident in my roofing abilities here. Actually, oh my goodness. Oh, but I can't change the wall, so I can't. I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let me pull that one more in. No, it doesn't look as good. I'm trying to make that the cat ears, but it's just not working. Oh, you know what though? I know why. Hold on a minute. There we go. That's a little better. It still doesn't look quite right though. um, hmm. I think I'm gonna be smart and give myself less roof to deal with. I'm gonna make this into another balcony. We're just not even gonna think about roofs. Roofs? On a building? What are you talking about? No, we have balconies. And what do you say, guys? Third balcony? Yeah? No, I think I can roof that one, actually. That one doesn't seem too complicated. Just a little less overhang on this side. Okay, how's that looking so far? Not good. Oh my god. So let's. I have an idea here. If we put this one kind of tall up like that, and then we kind of just put this over the corner here. That does kind of look cat ear-ish a little bit. Would I have to bring it out more for it to be even though? Yes. But then it's a little too high now. Just bring it down a little bit. But then there's still this whole mess. What are you even supposed to do? And then there's also, totally ignoring this. I have no clue. I don't even want to think. You just put a little hat on that one, I assume. I don't know. Um, God, I I think the answer is staring right in front of me. Just choo-choo train over. It does not matter if you go over a gap in the with the roof a little bit, you know? But I do want that to match, and I don't think it's going to unless I go crazy high. Yeah. Concave roof? Flat roof. I don't even know anymore. I've lost my mind already. It's been 20 minutes. That just gave me a really good idea, though. I like that a lot. What am I doing? Select this and copy. Little cat ears. Little teeny tiny cat ears. Going back to school tomorrow. Welcome on in, Hibiki. How you feeling about that? Because, I know that that can be not the best place for you sometimes. Hmm. I just don't know how to... I don't even know how to deal with this. Is there some sort of, like... Hold on a minute. I'm getting a big brain idea here, but I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work out the way that I'm thinking in my head. Hmm. Huh. There's not really that many cat statues, turns out. At least not good ones, because there's like these ones, but I don't really love this one. And I don't think it's gonna size up well. We could just do like a line of these across like this. And then size these all up. Have I made it this far into a build stream without turning on BB Move Objects? That's impressive, honestly. Not looking forward, but you have GCs soon, so you have to. Well, I hope you can make it through. School's rough. School's never been a fun place for most people. We could do like that. But I don't know. That feels a little... that feels a little cheaty as far as roofing goes. Hmm. Ooh. Hmm. Those cat ears actually kind of make those little bump outs not all that weird. But that is still really fucking weird roof. That is not a normal roof. And then I still have this to deal with too. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna put a little hat on it. It's gonna be a little one by one little roof. Oh, that looks so silly. Oh, that looks even sillier. Hold on a minute. Can I put some columns in to make that make sense? We could do that. This is a kind of a modern build though, if I remember correctly, and that's not gonna work actually. No, no, no. Hold on. Let's try this. That's the one by one version of this. Because that looks bad as well. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I at this point just turn it into a little arch. Oh my god. I have bit off more than I can chew with this build. How do you roof something like this? How has someone else roofed this? Alright. Mossy roof? I don't think a mossy roof suits this sort of build. I think probably something like this. Maybe even darker. The ears I do want to be a different color. I want them to be distinguished. They might even need to go a little higher, honestly, to be distinguished as ears. Honestly, though, now that I'm thinking about it, if we're going with cat ears on this build, we might as well go full cat ears and just put them everywhere. Little cat ears. And let's make sure we get the right colors. Actually, should it be mostly black with gray ears or something like that? Or is this good? I don't really know how to do like uh, a modern floor. I don't really have an idea of what sort of cafe I'm going for. Let me look up a cat cafe real quick. Let's get some inspiration pics. Images. Maybe some nice brick, yeah. It's showing me a lot of pictures of the inside of cat cafes. I want to see the outside of a cat cafe right now. Cat cafe building. Um, you know, a lot of glass would make sense for the cats to be able to see outside. That would be cute. Um, yeah, okay. Let's get some brick for some of it. Maybe just this can be brick. Make it like a tiny little chimney, you know? I don't even think I can add half walls onto that, though. You could write it. It's a compelling story. Or would I? Who knows? Certainly not me. Um, maybe this whole outcropping here can be brick as well. And then I think maybe we're going with like a nice, maybe just like plain kind of white paneling for a good amount of it. I don't know though, I don't love that. Maybe we'll go with pink. I do like that a lot better. And then if we do like some nice white roof trim as well, maybe. I do feel it. I do want it to feel a little cartoony for some of it, because it is like cat ears on a building in the end, you know. I wonder if it would look better in black though. Oh, absolutely. Um, well, that's an interesting idea for later that I would never be able to build. Um, I was trying to find any buildings that have like cat ears on them or something like that, and I just found instead this building. Did that? Yeah. Um, which would be incredibly fun to try to build. I feel like I would fail. I feel like there is no way in absolute goddamn hell I would be able to build that in The Sims, but would look really cool if I could. um, I don't think I'm gonna try right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I'd make it. I do feel like this should maybe have a different color now, if the whole building is pink. Goth? Pink goth? Cat cafe, maybe? I would need these stairs to be black now, though. And then, does this come in one with a black as well? That's part of the stairs. I can't change that. Okay, perfect. And then this one comes with the black as well. Perfect. Um, God, flooring in this place is going to be insane. How do we floor a modern build? Green wood? Green hardwood? Does that floor for the whole building? Why is something over there also getting highlighted? No way does this also get... Uh... That also gets that little spot right there. Incredible. Um... Oh, that's perfect. That's so perfect. Because that's the type... I feel like that's the type of floor a cafe would have. Um... Yeah, let's keep that all the way through. Even in the basement, maybe. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with the basement yet. Or this little space. I don't know what to do with that at all. A fourth balcony? A little one-by-one balcony action? Um... There's gotta be some nice wall decorations out here for... Oh. Oh, I like that. I like that for a cafe. But now I gotta change doors, because this door is not working for that. This I would love if it fits somewhere in the build, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I just feel like these two suit the vibes, you know? Now what sort of door goes with this? Maybe actually one of the cats and dogs doors here. Yeah, I kind of like that. And if there's like a window that we can put that on down here, that'd be nice, because we obviously won't have a door over here. But maybe a nice window for the employees, because I think that right there is right the, yeah, that's the employee only section. But let me grab this door again and put it up here. I wonder if I need any of like this sort of stuff. A little house trim, you know? Just to break things up a little bit. Oh, that actually does look kind of nice. Except right there. Oh, that's annoying. Wait a minute. If I grab the stairs and I move them over here. Oh, no. That's terrible. Yeah, it just gets rid of that. Okay, well, can I delete just that piece then? That's good. We just won't have any on that side. Because I do think that looks better with the trim. Ugh. I hate roofs. I hate roof stuff. And shell challenges are hard, because how do I not add a roof there? You know what I can do though? I think actually my earlier idea can do really well here. I think we can just have a nice, like, sized up cat here. Like some places have like that like lion, you know? We just have our little cat. And we have a little fence around him. No, that's too tall, actually. I want a shorter fence in front of him. Yes, perfect. It's beautiful. He's our little watcher. So is that all the outside stuff for right now? I guess we'll need a door for out here as well, so we'll grab one of these. And I don't know about a back door. We'll find out. We'll see. Let's do an inside floor plan before I worry about a back door. I do think I want to have like a little bit of an employee-only area here. Although I kind of want the wall to go to there, I guess, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. And then we have some sort of like kitchen sort of door. Because I think this is where we'll put like the kitchen need stuff, you know, the sink and all that sort of stuff. And then also the cellar stairs. Because I don't think we're going to have any inside stairs to go upstairs. I think the outside ones are the only ones that we're going to have. Just so I don't have to deal with that in the floor plan down here. Unless it comes to that. Maybe we'll add in, like, stairs so that I don't have to do, like, more things. But for right now, I think the cellar stairs are the more important ones to have. Interesting. Because I want them to be, like... here, but down a floor. So that's not going to happen. What if I get rid of this? Get rid of these walls real quick. Just the inside ones. We ain't cheating right now. And then, okay. Stairs coming down from there. Oh, that's fine. We just changed the employee room a little bit. Now it goes out to here. That's perfect. That's awesome. And we can have maybe just like its own room down to the basement. Down here. Like that. Excuse? Thank you. And then we'll need tables, dining chairs, sinks, and toilets. Right, we'll need bathrooms. Probably probably have one bathroom down here. I did sort of forget that a cafe does need bathrooms. That is a momentary lapse of judgment on my part there. Um, but all right, let me grab some kitchen stuff because this just feels like a kitchen, and I feel like I should decorate it as so. We'll give them like. I feel like they have kind of like industrial stuff, you know, because it's a cafe. So they've got like steel counters and stuff back here, you know? Maybe not a fridge next to the oven. I feel like that's not very professional, but oh, and then also they have to be able to get through there. That makes sense as well. Maybe oven in the middle. Definitely also got to be able to have a door into both of these areas. So let's find a door real quick. What sort of door is a kitchen door? Not gonna lie, none of these scream kitchen door. Crockery kitchen door, I guess, because it says kitchen door on it. And we have a nice little blue theme going on. It does sort of match. Because I want it to be like blue and pink, like pastel of both. And I think that works. And then like a basement door. Well, basement door definitely wouldn't have like a window on it. Maybe a 3-panel wooden door would make sense here. In just barely not the corner. And we'll get just a little bit of a wooden fence at the top of our railing here. I don't love that one, actually. No, I chose this one actually, thank you. That's a little better. The stairs I also want to be a different color though, now that I'm looking at them. Stairs, you should be white. Okay, I think I want to do like a pink sort of tile in the kitchen maybe. If there's a good pink tile that's not like too much, you know? Like this one might be perfect just for in the kitchen. And we will relight things in here, don't worry. I want to be able to see in the whole build, you know? But that's kind of a cute color for that. And you know what? Actually, I feel like I will close this off. And then we'll put a door in there as well. For the employees only. And now this part's kind of blocked off color-wise. Or side lighting-wise. This is just a weird build to light with all these corners. There we go. That's a little better. I wish the basement going down room didn't have to be as the way it is, but it's fine. God, what else would they need in a kitchen? Probably some, like, dishes and stuff, like a hutch. Would they maybe have a bar back here? It's a cat cafe. Would they have, like, alcohol? It does sort of fit perfectly right there. Like, I wouldn't have to find anything to do with that weird thing. Oh, maybe. I'm gonna keep it there. And we'll come back to that. A nice displaying hutch. Where all of the pink stuff is in green. Great. Oh, you know, there's pink stuff in this, like, cream color as well. But I kind of feel like we've gone with this nice, bright white furniture look. But you know what? We can have some blue dishes in that. That's actually kind of nice. Two of those in the corner, maybe. Maybe if we can even, like, shove them together so they look like one. Oh, then it does a weird lighting thing. You know, that's good enough. Good enough for me. I wish it wasn't this like bright shade of pink like this. I want everything to be pastel pink. Give me the pastel pop kit again. Give me more pastel pop. These come in pink. Oh my god, we're using these all over the place. This will be a separate little dining area for, like, parties and stuff. Actually, those are a little too... Actually, that looks great on the wall. Hold on a minute. Because those were the tall ones. Where are the short ones? Okay, well, maybe we won't use these then. Maybe we'll use the short ones. Whoops. Don't delete the build. Oh, they come in pink and yellow, too. I kind of like just the pink ones, though. I wonder if somebody can get under it if you just do this. Because I kind of like how that looks, but how does it look up here? It's fine. It depends on how we have the wallpaper up here. But I doubt I'll like it, so I'll get rid of it. I think we'll just keep it like that for now. And maybe I should decide wallpaper for the majority of the cafe here. What it's gonna be. Give me some pink options. What do we got? I'm not feeling great about the options so far. That one might be the one. Just because that feels very, like, businessy, but still kind of fun and pink and very Hello Kitty. We'll look around. That might be nice in some areas. Maybe we can do, like, the bubblegum room, you know? Like, we'll have different areas in here. Or something like that. It just has to be something that you don't get tired of looking at real quick. Well, absolutely, this is going to be the one for the bathroom, the pink checkerboard. Hmm. You know, I do kind of like this one a little better. But I like the pink of the other one better. No, I think I'll stick with the one that I've got. We have pink stone. Oh, I love that. That's actually kind of cool. Okay. Actually, would it be cooler if we had just stone in this whole room? The pink stone room? No, it's not better at all. I feel like we should have one room where the wallpaper is like fun and kitschy, like this. But I kind of don't know what to put as the other walls in here, because I don't think we could do just this. That's a lot, you know? Because this feels like it should be like a special, like, you reserve this room special for yourself, you know? That sort of room at the cafe. But I don't know if you would want that. I don't know if the metal panels work either, though. For now, I think we'll stick with just this. But I might come back to that concept. We'll play around with wallpapers later on. For now, we'll put that all around, and we'll see how I feel about it later. And And let's get back to the kitchen. Because I entered in and then immediately left. I don't think I want this pink tile in the kitchen anymore, though, is the thing. I think we go with maybe a nice... Do I not have... Oh, I do. A nice white brick, maybe? And then maybe we can go with the pink and white counters that I always do. These ones. I kind of don't like the white brick though. Let's go back to what we had for a moment. And then let's go to... There's some pink tile that I said I was going to use in the bathroom. But now might be the time to use it as well. This one. That might be perfect for the kitchen, yeah. Oh, and then there's one without the wainscoting. Okay, perfect. But I don't want the one without the wainscoting, though. I want it. Perfect. What else do you need in the kitchen, then? Because this is going to be a little bit of a tight kitchen. It's not like we're going to be able to fit a whole lot over here. In fact, I feel like maybe even we move the door over to this side. So that we can, put the fridge there. And get a nice corner counter for here. Rounded inner corner. Never heard of that. And then I used the island instead of the regular counter. Interesting. Interesting. We gotta have the weird handles on them like that, I guess. That's fine. It looks fine, I don't mind. What other things do I want in this kitchen here? I feel like we gotta have a plant or two. Absolutely. Were there any cats and dogs plants? I imagine there probably was. One of these, like, barrels. That's not very cats and dogsy, though. This is one of the only cats and dogs plants that's, like, placeable on the ground. And it is not great. Actually, I like the blue of it a little bit. We can maybe keep that. I feel like there wouldn't be seating in here or anything, though. You know? I mean, we need a sink. And then I do feel like maybe we would have the oven closer to the door instead of next to the sink. I don't know, the oven on the end just kind of feels weird to me, you know? And turns out we did not get a corporate chic top little thing here, whatever they're called. Counter, cabinet, the thing. The place where you have stuff. Actually, I do kind of like the idea of having one like that. So what if we use the Dream Home decorator ones here? Right? That's what those are, right? Reticulated wrinkles by... Ooh. Now that's a fancy little counter corner. That doesn't come in pink though, does it? No, it's just that like white color. I don't love it. This is kind of weird. Alright, what are my choices up here? The foggy ones. I feel like these are the ones that suit the vibes here. Or the St. Gorgeau. Yeah. And we'll just grab a couple of these real quick. And then we'll grab the counters that make sense with it. There's not like a side counter that works really well for it. Like, that's not really satisfying to me. So I guess we'll keep it like we had it with the sink in the middle here. And the stove on the end. But I might even change the stove, honestly, because the stove is kind of not suiting the vibes now. Something like this might work a little better. A nice blue oven in the pink kitchen. I actually kind of like that. Actually, which oven is this? Cooking U Pro. Are there any blue fridges? It'd be nice if they could match. I guess we do kind of have a little bit of a gold side color in here as well because of the cabinets. This is the same shade of blue though. And I feel like, I mean, it's a cafe, but they probably don't have much use for a fridge, honestly. So a kind of a shittier one makes a little bit more sense to me. Let's, of course, put in a little oven hood, which actually makes me want to change this back to white, but that's fine. The white kitchen is not the worst thing in the world. I feel like there would maybe be... No, if I put if I put a table and chairs there, it's gonna block the door, which is not so good. Ooh, I'm gonna get a chance to use a lot of these, like, things I don't actually get the chance to use very often. Like, look at this little bakery sign right here. Put that right here. And we can have that out front. With, like... Oh my god, with the pink and blue swatch. It's perfect. Olive, how you doing this evening? Welcome on in. Lovely to see you. I'm working on a little cat cafe right now, I think. It's a shell challenge, but that's what I think I'm going into. Oh, I'm not quite to 500. It says 498. You know, I bet you're talking... Yeah, the follower goal is a little off, this one. This one is a little wrong. But I appreciate that. I am almost there, and the sentiment still stands just as much. 498 is basically 500, so we'll count it. It never, when people like unfollow, it doesn't like count that, and I haven't ever reset it, honestly. Unfilled law sign. Wonder if I can find like a cat cafe style thing for that. Oh, this is perfect. And we'll have like a little that by this door. I never get to use these little signs and stuff. Community information sign. Maybe. That's... You know, we'll keep the blank sign, but we'll keep this around too. The hairstylist. I feel like there's some nice things for, like, making a cute little cafe. And hold on to that as well. I don't know if we'll wind up keeping all of this. But I do want to place some of it down and see what it's about. This would be cute if it didn't have the comb. If it just had the dog and the cat, that'd be nice for a dog cafe, or a cat cafe. Oh my god. I can just, that's just that sign with any decal on it. Oh my god. I understand all of a sudden. How did I not know we had that? That's cute. Noted. Oh. Rustic seasonal signage. That's a fitness one. Sign of no drama, llama. Oh, but the llama doesn't change. That's cute if I was doing a llama cafe instead of a cat cafe. But alas, I am just doing a regular cat cafe. Where are we? Large billboards. I do like that, but I don't know, again, if it suits the vibes or not. I mean, better than this suits the vibes, that's for sure. Oh, but this might be the one. If only I could change the gnome to like a cat, though. I wonder if there's a way. I felt like I remembered there was a pink swatch of that. A lot of this stuff is not going to stay where it is, don't you worry. I just felt like I need to place it down, and we'll go from there, you know? Some of these are really cute, actually. Oh my god, the regular lights on this? Yes, absolutely. This is a must-have in the build. We're gonna have these all around. Just kidding, they actually kind of don't fit unless I connect them up to each other. So that might be a little tougher than I thought at first, but I might try that. We might see how that goes. Tonight's just all about ideas. I'm not finishing the build today, no way, you know? Tonight is throw down what I think is going on, and then we'll come back to all of it tomorrow and figure out where we're at. But this is good. This is a lot of stuff that I don't actually get to use very often. Diner outdoor sign. Ooh. But none of those are cute. Okay. So that's all the signage stuff that I liked. This is cute if we can find like a nice dog or cat decal. This I'm gonna put on the corner of the lot so I don't forget about it, but I do think I'm gonna forget about it for now. This is good if we find nothing else to default that to, and this was just kind of a pipe dream. I don't think we'll be able to keep that. But the rest of this is nice. We'll throw it over into the corner here. And I'll come back to that, because I think maybe... What is this? Oh, that's the bar. Okay, we can't keep that then. Never mind. Never mind on that. I'm not too disappointed on that though, because that was a silly also like place down. We'll see if we can use it thing. So can't use it. It's all right. The real question: can I put a second one of this up here and have it look fine still? Yeah, that looks fine. But I think we should move on to windows now, because these cats deserve some nice windows. What sort of windows did the Cat Cafe have? A lot of them have these like big, like really large windows, which would make sense for cats. And I feel like also would help break up some of this like the pink that we've got going on in here. Something like... No, that's a little too big. Again, a little too big. I think we gotta scale it down a little bit here. Something like that, maybe. Wait a minute. Always place the windows from the inside. Oh, but that looks terrible on the outside. Ugh. It's either one or the other. Always. You can never have both looking good. Oh, you know, I like the white ones like that. Yeah. I think we use those. Where I can, though, because obviously some places will not be able to. You know, over there should be a big windowed room. That would make sense for the cats. And then I don't know how that looks in the kitchen, so we'll take a look, but... Oh! That one wound up in front of the sink. That's perfect. The other one was unnecessary, so we can get rid of it. We'll just have some weird windows on the bottom floor. That's fine. And then window-wise in here, I mean, we might want one in here. I don't know what I'm going to do with the floor plan up here. We got to have a bathroom up here, for sure. Probably like a public style bathroom, not just like a regular bathroom even, but like, you know, multiple toilets and stuff. And I'm coming back to this kitchen because I don't love this double hutch and that's it situation also. We're not even close to done with anything here. Don't even worry about it. But I do think I want to put some big ol' windows in this room while I'm thinking about it and still on windows. Oh, it even has pink windows. It's meant to be. Literally meant to be. Can I put columns in the corner here? Will that look good? I don't think many of these columns are supposed to be for inside use. Oh, the brick ones kind of look nice in the corner, actually. Yeah, tell me why I actually like the brick. I wonder if the brick on the outside would look nice too, though. Because that certainly doesn't look nice on the outside. Oh, the brick would look nice if the roof covered it more. Like if it didn't just like pop out like that. Yeah, unfortunately that's not going to work for me. These windows also are not pink on the outside, which is kind of a bummer. They're only vaguely pink on the outside. We'll have bushes around here, though. There's going to be, like, landscaping and stuff, so I don't have to worry too much about how they look for right now. But so far, this is coming together alright. It's not the best thing I've ever built in my entire life. But this is only, I mean, we're only an hour into painstakingly digging through regular stuff. I haven't even gotten into debug or any furniture or anything, you know? We'll get there. Real quick though, I think I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. So give me 5 seconds, guys, and I will be right back. Bum ba bum 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 bum. I have a Charles. Welcome back, everyone. I got distracted by a cat. Hello. I know. It's been so long since I paid attention to you. I'm so sorry. It's been a whole hour and a half, you guys. That's a long time for him. Hello. I know, you live a tough life. A tough, suffering life. Welcome on in, Noblio. I think you've been here for a little bit, but I hope you're having a lovely evening. I never know when you're here. Half the time you're lurking, and then you'll drop just like an emoji. I appreciate it though. I appreciate the lurks just as much as the comments and everything, you know? People being here is what keeps me talking the whole time. Are you gonna find a way to sit, Charles? Or is this just gonna be the Charles Power Hour now? I think it's Charles Power Hour. Oh. No free cat butt today. Not on my watch. Okay. Back to Simonette. Lurking is a legitimate strategy. You rack up them points, you know? A kid's sculpture. Why is every single time I go into any part of this game, I'm like, why have I never seen this before? How have I never seen this before? This is so cute. I guess I don't spend a whole lot of time in the statue section of in here. Hmm. Maybe if I turn two of these, a little archway in there instead. That's kind of cute, actually. I know, Charles. I'm so sorry. I wish I had more lap for you. Alright, let's get some tables and stuff in here. I feel like I want them to be like smaller tables, probably. Like this size. Like, actually, these might be perfect. And we have to have dining chairs, of course. But I feel like these won't be the only tables, honestly. Let's look at pink tables, because I don't feel like I know what we've got in that selection. Like half the suitcase tables are pink, I guess. I mean, we're gonna be looking at a lot of like pink and white furniture and stuff along as we go, you know? Because this is gonna be a very pink and blue build. These are counted as pink. None of these really count as pink. I do kind of like the old wood on this, though. This is an end table? What is this from? Is this from Pastel Pop? No way. That's so cute. How did I not know I had that? We've definitely got to have some nice outdoor seating at some point, but I feel like that's more of like a back here moment. Or maybe on the patios, you know? Maybe just one nice patio seat out here instead of this. I'll put that somewhere else. Although I kind of don't like either of those. I guess we'll go with the one that fits the theme better, though. And what sort of I think we might just have to go with the white ones here, because none of these pink dining tables are great. Although I do like that one. Hold on a minute. And this is supposed to be like, I was thinking this is like the room where you like specially reserve it, you know? And this would have like more of a community vibe to it than just like a couple of thrown around tables, you know? And we'll get some nice, cute dining chairs to go with it. I kind of wish this came in like I wish like a brighter pink almost, I think. Because I like it, but I don't think it suits the table necessarily. I feel like wicker would be the worst option to have in a place like this. Because cats would destroy a wicker chair. But this is just too pink. And a metal dining chair, cats would not love that. I think I go for the no-nonsense butt huggers. How do I not go for a no-nonsense butt hugger, you know? Stupid Sims 3 camera. And then I feel like there should be, I know there's got to be like a lot of, what is it, a kitchen? No, in here, I guess. There's got to be so many cat trees in this build. There's got to be like 30 cat trees just like lining the walls for a cat cafe. Oh, I should not have gotten rid of those tables. That I was looking at because those were nice. It wasn't those ones, was it? I think it was these. I wonder how much space a cat needs to get onto one of these cat trees. Because I'm thinking we can probably have some seating over here. With little seats around each side of it. Do I keep the same chairs for everything? I guess it would make sense for a cafe to have the same sort of chairs everywhere. I do wish that these came in just a better... you know what? The pink and white is better. I didn't want to admit it, but those ones are, yeah, just better. More on theme. It's still so dark over here, so I feel like maybe a nice lamp or something would be nice. Um, we're also gonna have to have like food bowls and stuff for the cats. Maybe that's what can be in the kitchen here. We can have a little line of these things. Okay, so we only need like a toilet is the only thing left before we can cross off everything that we need to for it to be a cafe. Let me grab some like bookshelves. Do we have nice pink bookshelves? Not particularly. Yeah, these are not the greatest of options. But they will work. Honestly, I think they will. I feel like there should be more cat trees as well, not just these big ones, but there should be like little tiny ones just around, you know? There could be a nice big one over by the entrance here. And you know what? That frees up room. We can take one of these back out of there. Have just one like that. Or maybe we can have that in the corner so that we can have one more set of seats back over here. And this one we can have 3 seats at. Just because I feel like it. And then back to cat trees real quick. We didn't have a small one like this. So we can put that right up against this right here. I think you could still order there. No, you must order right there. So I wonder if we should put a cat tree over here then. With a nice... Over here, there'd be like a, I want a built-in desk here. And we'll put a nice rolling computer chair right here. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll go with the Love to Work office chair. And of course we'll have a little computer back here. And then I feel like there would be some like shelving on the walls and stuff for that. But I don't want to get into too much clutter right now, so we'll just put some surfaces there for me to come back to later on. Something I also thought about is that a lot of cat cafes have those like things that run along the walls where cats can jump onto them, and obviously we can't do that in The Sims, but we could fake it. We could like pretend, and I could build like a little thing from here that the cats could walk around. But that, I don't know, first of all, what I would, like, start with that. Like, I don't know what, um, materials I would use to do so. But it is an idea I had. Ugh, why does this have awful swatches? This too. Both of these just have, like, the most god-awful swatches. You know what? The blue in this is cute. We do have blue as kind of a secondary color in here. I just wish I could change the color of the coats in there. Actually, clothes? Clothes and clutter. Clothes in hangables and wall decorations. Almost. Almost. What would that even be considered part of? Oh, you know what? Oh, this is perfect. The perfect little crime. And then you would never know that they're the same one. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I feel like they would have like a nice coffee display here. Oh, we're definitely gonna have to go like all out on the wall decorations. 'Cause some of these can't be used in like a regular build, but they can definitely be used in like a cafe, you know? Um, let's see here. Maybe we could have like a nice pipe in the back here. I'm gonna put it in here. Because this is like the down to the basement, you know? The last sign you'll ever see. Oh, I really hope I can find something cute to put on that, because that would be really nice. Yeah, if we could hang that right there. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Hmm. A sign of things to come. I don't love that one, but we'll check out the swatches, because sometimes there's interesting stuff hidden in the swatches. It does not look like that is the case on this one, though. So. Oh, the chalkboard menu, absolutely. That's gotta go. You know, that's actually gotta go right here. Because there's no better place for it. Absolutely in the pink and blue one. Mm-hmm. A Krabby Claw sign? That's for like a different type of restaurant. um, this could maybe go back in the kitchen as like a little bit of a feeding tray or feeding like schedule. Like this is how many times they fed the cats per day. Oh, I like that menu too, though. I don't know. Maybe we'll find another place for one of these somewhere. But I kind of like this one a little better because it fits the pink and blue. Oh, that's really cute. Not for this build, honestly, but it is really cute. Oh, this is kind of cute for the cat cafe. Oh yeah, with some pink dishes and stuff too. Oh, I actually really like those. We'll put those on the walls over here. Little details. Little details that you probably won't even remember are there, but little details. These for kitchen shelves, maybe? Those actually would be really nice if they come in white. And they kind of do. I don't know, we've actually had this nice dark brown going on in this kitchen as far as the wood swatches go. And it's kind of working. I think I want to keep it white on these, though. Yeah, I think we should stay white on that. Probably display the everyday things sort of thing. Just fill some wall space, maybe. We'll see. I feel like a good portion of what I'm putting down so far is just mostly me vibing, and we'll find a place for everything later on. Everything else comes later. It's not looking terrible for now, though. Although, honestly, I'm just thinking if the kitchen needs to be that big. Could I maybe shrink the kitchen a little? Yeah, I think I like that, actually. That gives a little more room. And I have lost the plot entirely. What was I working on? What was the last thing I was digging through, doing, working on, having? I don't even know. I think It is generally the time that I usually stop here. Um, I think that maybe for now I might call it a stream. Well, actually, let me at least throw a toilet down so I don't forget about that next time. No, I won't forget about it. The lot won't let me. Let me in that case. Oh, I didn't even think about the hutches. Oh my goodness. I didn't even finish fixing my mistake here. You know what? I don't like those hutches. Get rid of them. The plant can stay for right now, but it's on thin ice. I like the kitchen, I do, but I think something needs to change about it. And honestly, I think my brain is probably just a little too fried from today. It hasn't even been a long day or bad day. It's just been kind of a long one. Um, so on that note, I think I will save and call it quits for now. And we'll come back and finish this tomorrow, probably. Well, maybe not even finish, knowing how I build, honestly. Admittedly, we'll finish this 3 days from now. We'll finish this when I have, like, time off. When I scroll through debug for 5 hours. So, for now, if you're still here hanging, lurking, chatting, vibing, any or all of those things, or a mix of thereof, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I'm going to do my research into what cat cafes look like, and I am going to come back to this. We'll figure it out later, you know? Um, I'm also going to go relax with my cat, who I forgot was in here. Oh my goodness, Charles. Have you just been chilling here the whole time? You're so polite. Um, so yeah, thank y'all for hanging. Thank y'all for chatting. I hope you have a lovely rest of the evening. A lovely morning, because I probably, you know what? Tomorrow's Tuesday. I didn't even think about this. We won't finish this tomorrow because I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow. I actually work tomorrow, which is unusual for me on a Tuesday. And I'll probably be going to the gym before that, and I have Japanese lessons directly after the fact of which I will probably be too tired to do anything else in my day. So I don't think there would be any stream today. I'll reiterate this on Discord so nobody's missing out on the announcement here and is wondering what's going on tomorrow. Um, but I guess that means the next time that I will see you guys will probably be Wednesday afternoon. Maybe Wednesday morning, depending on how my Wednesday morning goes, but probably Wednesday afternoon. So until that time, I hope you guys have a lovely afternoon, a lovely evening, a lovely morning, a lovely whole Tuesday while I'm at it. Um, and I will see you guys later. Until the next time. Bye!